Bearded Goof, smash! What's up, ladies and gentlemen, doers of all ages? Welcome back to another mod review with your best butt Bearded Goof and Shrey. What's happening, Shrey?
What's happening, guys?
What's happening? So today we're going to take a look at Xaero's Minimap and Xaero's World Map. And Shrey's going to take the lead on this one while I sort of fly around and reveal the map, because the map kind of got a little messed up. I'm not really sure what happened. But I'm going to fly around just to show you guys what it does. And Shrey is going to read off all the things that are really important. So, like I said, in this one, we're going to cover the mini-map and the world map, which are two different mods, and the links will be down below. You guys can check them out yourself, and just make sure that you've got an updated Forge when you download them. But these are the two most essential mods, in my opinion, and wow, you know what? It actually loaded our old, this is our old map with the island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to it because all the mods are going to be missing and it's going to look really weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Shrey, take it away, Shrey.
All right, well, I figured we'll start with the world map. And the world map is self-writing as opposed to using, the manual paper maps that are stupid. And it's different for every world. Works in single-player, multiplayer, and on the realms. It's pretty easy interface. You open it by pressing M, and then you can move the map around, zoom in and out. It's pretty similar to Google Maps, actually. And then it's got multi-world server support. So I'm assuming that just means that you can use it on your server. And it's got Minecraft realm support. And it's got texture pack support. So it'll help when you're using different texture packs. It'll kind of go with whatever texture pack you're using as far as the textures for the map. Vanilla maps mode makes the world map look like regular paper maps if you want. Footsteps. You got footsteps on the map, so when you look at the map, it'll show you where you recently have been. It has optional performance boosters. You could turn them on if you need to, but usually it works just fine without them. And it is integrated with the minimap, which is awesome. The minimap is the next one that I'm going to read off. But one more thing is that it has waypoints in the map, which are really cool. So if you set the waypoint at any location, you can teleport to it. So it makes it really easy to move around. And I believe that's it for the map. So then we're going to go to the mini map. And let's see.
By the way, Shrey, you're doing a great job.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Did you happen to mention that this was compatible with every mod that adds in extra biomes? So right now what we've got installed is Biomes Aplenty. And it works with that. It also works with Terraforged. But it seems to have a little bit of a glitch for me this morning where it's merging two different maps, and I'm not really sure why it's doing that. But you guys can look at this and sort of get the gist of what it does, and you can basically see where you want to go and what you want to do, and just go and do it!
I think that's because when you start a new world or something, you have to merge it with the world, and if you don't, it'll stay merged with whatever it was before, or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. That's very, very useful. And there's all kinds of things you can do. Like here, I'm just going to demonstrate what Shrey was telling you for the world map. Is you land on the ground or up in the sky, doesn't matter where, hit Y on your keyboard. You've got a whole bunch of options right here that you can do and use, and there's even a couple pages. It's really, really neat. I haven't actually gone through any of the settings before because I find it's really easy just to put in and use it as simply as possible. Just put in there, let's say we want Badlands. So I'm going to type in Badlands. as my waypoint, and I'm going to choose a color, and I'm going to go with, I don't know, gold. How about that? And then hit confirm, and then you've got your marker. So no matter where you are on the map, see the desert one that I placed is over there, and it tells you how far away the marker is. And when you look at your mini map, it actually shows you where you've placed it. Now, I believe you can even teleport by, let's see, if you hold your mouse over it and hit T, it teleports you to the marker that you're at, or that you did put. So check it out. I'm going to hit my map again, and I'm going to go back to Badlands in the click of a T. There we go, T. And if you want to disable it, all you have to do is go in there. If you don't want to see like all your waypoints on the map and whatnot, you can hit your waypoints, and then you can disable, and you don't see them anymore. But that doesn't mean they don't exist. So if you want to still teleport to them, but you don't want them on your map, hit Y, go into waypoints, hit desert, and then teleport. And it teleports you right there, and you don't even have all the waypoints on the map. So take it away, Shree!
All right. Well, for the minimap, it's got the look of vanilla Minecraft, which is kind of nice. And it runs really smooth, usually. I have never had a problem with it anyway. It's got 2 mod editions, full and fair play. The full version doesn't have any limits. Apparently, fair play version does not display any entities or cave maps, which is more suitable for like public servers and when you're playing with people who don't have a mini map. I guess it's easier maybe to so that everybody's like playing together and people don't have upsides that other people don't. I don't know, something like that. But it's got 2 color modes: vanilla, which is just uses the colors of vanilla Minecraft, and then accurate, which uses the colors of the textures. So if you're using like a different texture pack or something like that.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, right?
Sounds very fancy. Sure.
It's compatible with the world map, which is good.
Is that it, Shree?
No. I'm trying to. Sorry, I just.
That's
this
okay.
one's harder to read.
That's okay. This is Shree's first mod review, guys, in like a very long time. So just give her a break.
Just go easy on me.
Just go easy on her. She's trying.
It's got an option to limit your minimap usage by binding it to an item that you will need to have in your hotbar in order to use in order to see the minimap. For example, you can add it to compass to bind it to a compass. So if you don't want to have your minimap always showing, you can instead put it on a compass, which is kind of neat. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's pretty snazzy.
It's got a lot of different language supports, apparently. So if you need a different language, it's probably got you covered. You can lock north to stop the minimap from rotating if you would rather just have it, like a standard direction, and that, I don't know, if it's easier to tell your directions from doing that, I suppose that would be helpful.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. I didn't know it did that either.
It works up above and below ground. So if you're below ground, it'll still show you the map for your level. It's got a toggleable chunk grid. So I'm assuming that means like if you want it to have a grid on the map, you can. It's got toggleable slime chunks mode, which I don't actually know what it is.
Doesn't sound very appetizing.
You can have an infinite amount of waypoints, and the waypoints will show up on the minimap. If you're in range. And you can press U to list all of your waypoints that you have.
You. Oh, that's neat. I thought you had to push Y, so that's kind of neat. It's a quicker way in.
Not only are waypoints visible on the minimap, but also in the in-game world. So if you come up to a waypoint in the world, it will show you it. Like, right there in front of you or something.
Okay. Is there anything else?
It's got death points. So it shows you where all the times you've died,
Okay.
which you can get rid of them if you're like me and you die a lot. Sometimes it gets annoying, but um, and it displays the mobs on the mini map as yellow. They're yellow if like say friendly mobs are yellow. What? No, actually, they're all the mobs are yellow. What am I thinking? Yeah, all mobs are yellow. I thought it was different, but it's not. Players on the map are displayed as white. Red dots are items that are on the ground. All other entities, such as like arrows and frames, and like if somebody's throwing what do you call that weapon?
The trident?
Yeah, the trident. If somebody throws a trident or something like that, it's gonna be purple dot. It's got zoom in and out, so I and O if you want to zoom in and out on your mini map itself. Coordinates are underneath the mini map, so you got the numbers right underneath the mini map. Those are coordinates, and it's very useful if you need to keep track of where you're going or go somewhere specific.
That's pretty crazy. I didn't actually know all that stuff existed. See, that's how easy it is to use, though. Like, you don't actually even need all this extra stuff. You just kind of find it and learn it as you go. Because, like, for us, we literally just use it to find our way around, to find towns, to find, like, different biomes. And we don't even really use the whole technicality and all this, all this technical stuff. We don't use all that. We just kind of use it for the base of what it is, like just the map and just the mini map. So you don't even actually need to use all that stuff. You can just download it. If you don't want to learn all that stuff, you don't have to. You can just grab it and just play with it right off the bat. Just make sure you got Forge and whatnot, and you'll be good.
Yeah, the last thing I gotta say is that there is an edit mode which lets you move the mini map to anywhere on your screen.
Really?
So it doesn't have to be in the top left-hand corner.
Huh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
So that's all I got.
That's it?
Yep.
All right. Well, if you guys really enjoyed this, please let us know by leaving a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sri, for helping. We really appreciate that as well, taking the time out of your day to come and help us. And, yeah, if you guys want to try the download or the mods themselves, there's 2 links down below. Make sure you go and grab those. If you're curious as to what resource pack I'm using, I'm actually curious myself, so I'm going to go take a look. Is OCD, and I'll try and remember to put a download link in the description for that as well. So, let's see. What am I trying to do here? Turn myself around? I am. And I'm going to change the date time just because. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Sri, for helping. We really appreciate that. And God bless you, and we will see you again real soon.
See you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.